Hello and welcome to Xinhua Live. This is Yu Chao from China's Xinhua News Agency. Right now I'm at the Beijing South Railway Station. Behind me you can see this is the Revival Express, which in Chinese we call it Fuxing Hao or Fu symbolic trains. And the Revival Express is fully created and designed by China. And according to the Chinese railway operators, starting from today, all the trains along the Beijing and Tianjin intercity lines will be upgraded to the Revival Express and raising the speed to 350 kilometers per hour from the previous 300 kilometers per hour. And more importantly, the price will stay the same. Thanks to the price hike, the journey between the capital city of Beijing and the port city will be shortened to 30 minutes. That is 5 minutes faster than the previous one. Today we will show you how it feels to ride such a high-speed train, and we will get on the trains to experience whether it is stable, comfortable, and user-friendly as the railway authorities advocate. And join me now is a special guest, Professor David Feng from the Communication University of China. Hi, David.
Thank you. Hello everyone. And yes, indeed, today, the 8th of August 2018, well, obviously 10 years ago we had the Beijing Summer Olympics, but today the big news is about the trains. Of course, this Revival Express high-speed train from Beijing south to Tianjin, and destinations that line will get faster at 350 kilometers per hour, rather, a bit too fast, at 217 mph. So this train is certainly new, has been with us for just about a year.
So let's get aboard to experience different cabins of the train. So here we come to the second class.
Yes, second class, which is very much full. Take a look at the LED screens. Everything is red. Obviously, this is a train with loads and loads of passengers. All certainly ready for the big 350 kilometer per hour train service.
So on the second class, on the one side they have 3 seats and the other have 2 seats.
Exactly, yes. In Europe, second class is 2x2. In China, obviously, we have loads more people, so 3x2 makes a bit more sense.
Yeah.
And we're off.
Okay, we can look at the outside of the window.
Yes.
We are leaving Beijing.
Next station, Tianjin.
Okay, and here we are at the second class cabin.
Yes, second class carriage. The idea is if you're traveling in second class, I would recommend that you switch on your phone's lighting. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong kit. And that you, yes, because this part over here, right over here, if you can see.
Oh, it's
it's a bit.
the bottom of the seat.
It's a bit hidden. But it's still the same set USB and 220 to 240 volt power plug. It's just a bit hidden though, but it's still there, so worry not.
And I have noticed that here are a lot of QR codes.
Yes, the QR code over here at the back of the seat. The one on the left-hand side is the official Railways 12306 smartphone e-booking app. And the one on the right-hand side is the one for the official e-ticketing WeChat public account. So in the event that you want to test your Chinese or get a ticket, and your Chinese is quite good, just scan away, get a ticket. Tickets are available for any departure within the next 30 minutes or later.
Okay, I have already downloaded one app and I want to check the ticket price.
Check the ticket price, right? Alternatively, I'll just go to the official WeChat account. Oh, it actually has said that we have, oh, there we go. There are a few booked orders, and of course there's the details about new upcoming line. I don't know, how fast are we going? 294 kilometers per hour at the moment.
Okay, we can look at the screens, LED screens at the top, and it says
We're
Now
going
the
over
speed
300, which
goes
is
up.
brilliant.
And I have checked the price of the train, and I can find out the business class tickets cost us 174 yuan. That's about $25.
Yes, or about approximately 15 or 17 pounds sterling, which is quite good actually.
Yes, and the price for the for the first class is about 88 yuan.
88 yuan,
and
right.
about $12.
$5 or just about 8 or 7 or 9 pounds, and the same class ticket should be, is it 55?
Yeah.
Yes, 55, which is about 5
Yeah.
pounds sterling, or how
Less
much?
than $8.
Yes,
That's a good
less than
deal.
$8. It is a good deal.
We can look at the speedometer, and we are very close to 349.
49. And everyone's like, when's it going to be 350? When's it going to be 217
Yeah.
mph?
Come on.
Yes, exactly,
We're
come on.
waiting for the moment.
There we go,
Oh.
350. There we go, there you go, there you go. Now, there you go.
Now it is 350
Now
kilometers per hour.
Now we're already officially 350 kilometers per hour.
That's a historic moment.
Well, historic on this line, yes.
Here I have some gadgets, and
Okay.
I have some coins.
Yes.
And pen and some cars, and we will do several tests to see how stable the train is.
Cars are
And
slightly less stable.
yeah,
Okay.
and I think I'm a little bit clumsy, so I really need your help. Maybe you can put that on the first, and I will start with this one.
Now there is a special way that you can do this.
Maybe you can hold this.
Okay, right, yes. This. Okay. Ah, there you go. So the $5 thing isn't falling. Some of these aren't too prime for that, so I'll try another one there. Oh! Some of these are very thin, so that doesn't quite work. So the $2 one is... The $2 one doesn't work that well. But so far, the $5 coin is working very well. It's a bit of a it's a bit of a challenge, by the way. I know someone on YouTube did this. I'm very, very bad when it comes to physics. I nearly failed my physics, so I think you might want to try with your own hands to see that works. But so far,
Traveling with my car.
yes.
Yeah, and let's talk about the Revival Express. And I had noticed that the lifespan of this press is much more longer than the previous one.
Yes, it's about 50% longer. It's basically designed to last. It's also designed for comfort because the spacing between two seats have been sort of like expanded by maybe 10 or just slightly over 10 millimeters. And that too counts, because when you are tired, you do want to lean all the way back and just asleep. I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4". That's over 1 meter 90. I've been in London, where the Central Line trains have curved doors, where you look like a giraffe at say Mile End, bursting for your connection on the Hammersmith and City Line. And I know how it feels if you're cramped for space. On the Revival Express, space doesn't seem to be an issue. That's the branch line heading out towards Tianjin West. Make sure you take everything with you, your cards.
The train attendant just introduced that the speed of the train running through Beijing and Tianjin intercity line, the speed has been increased to 350 kilometers per hour, and this will cut the journey between the Beijing and the port city of Tianjin to 30 minutes, and it will be 5 minutes faster than before. And here we come to a very interesting place. Here, the space between the two carriages, we can see a lot of people gathering here. They're very enjoying killing the time by hanging out in the space between the carriages. And you know, for the non-high-speed train, this place is usually reserved for cigarette smokers. But please keep in mind that smoking is strictly prohibited in high-speed trains. Never try that. Okay, let's move on.
think. Yes.
Here is the LED.
Ah, yes, exactly.
Also, it shows that whether this seat is booked or not.
It is indeed. I mean, just like in business class we saw over here, the LED display is a godsend because they made the numbers, the letters larger, and you can see it clearer. Like I said, if it's red, it means it's taken. If it's green, it means it's not taken.
If unluckily I bought a ticket with no seat, so maybe I can find a lucky seat here.
Well, you might think so, but standing only seats are valid only in second class. In the event you want to upgrade to first class, you will have to pay the fare difference, plus a 2 yuan handling fee.
Okay.
Right. Which will be integrated and included in your ticket price, by the way. So there's no need to pay for 2 tickets when you just have the upgrade plus the surcharge.
Okay.
So should we proceed to the next class of travel, which is second for most of us?
Okay. Let's move on to the next car. Thank you. Also here, the larger items are supposed to be put on here.
Exactly. Larger items of baggage should be placed inside here. Place them inside as much as you can so as not to obstruct the passageway, the gangway, and make sure you keep an eye out on these. There's this one over here. Early in the morning, I'm a bit thirsty, but this is the hot water machine, for lack of a better word. Now, on the old Harmony trains, this bit, the child lock was missing, so any kid could just press away like that. The designers have noted that, so right now you can press the green button for all you like, and there's going to be no water. The secret is, of course, first to get a cup, and second of all, to unlock this when that is supposed to get you some hot water. And by the way, this is the only source of potable water. Do not, under any circumstances, help yourself to water from the sink, as that is not drinkable. This is a bit hot, I'll save it for a bit later.
Okay.
Second class, let's take a look at that.
So maybe we can also take a look at the
There's a sink
It's very
here,
clean.
yes. It's always nice and kept clean right before the train departs.
The high-speed railway between Beijing and Tianjin is China's first high-speed rail line. It was launched on August the 1st, 2008. The daily frequency of Beijing-Tianjin intercity trains has increased from 94 one-way service to 217, with 250 million passengers carried in the past decade, according to the Beijing Railway Bureau. High-speed rail has helped with the integrated regional development of Beijing, Tianjin, and Hebei province, a national strategy initiated in 2014. Many people say high-speed trains have made the cross-city commute possible, and the region of Beijing, Tianjin, and Hebei province has showed the high-speed railway economy. High-speed rail is symbolic of the new structure of the Chinese economy, influencing all aspects of society. By the end of 2017, China's high-speed trains have carried more than 7 billion passengers. Cargo delivery via high-speed trains started in 2016, with more than 500 cities used as pilot areas for express services. And by 2020, China's high-speed rail length is expected to reach 30,000 kilometers, covering 80% of major cities. The speed of Revival Express running on the Beijing-Tianjin intercity rail will increase to 350 kilometers per hour starting from today. The Revival Express is entirely designed and manufactured in China. It debuted on the Beijing-Shanghai line on June the 26th, 2017. The trains are more spacious, reliable, and energy efficient, and have a longer service life than the previous models. The maximum speed of the train increased to 350 kilometers per hour between Beijing and Shanghai. in September 2017, cutting the journey between the Chinese capital and the country's major financial hub to 4 hours and 28 minutes. Authorities are advancing innovation to make China's railways smarter in construction, equipment, operation, maintenance, and services. China already tops the world in high-speed railway mileage and network operation complexity. With the world-leading technology, safety, and efficiency. And the length of high-speed railway lines in China increased from 0 10 years ago to 25,000 kilometers by 2017, accounting for 66% of the world's total. Over 4,000 bullet trains run in China, carrying 4 million passengers every day. And by 2020, China's high-speed rail length is expected to reach 30,000 kilometers, carrying 80% of major cities. Okay, the radio just told us that we are arriving at the Tianjin.
Ladies and gentlemen, the short journey is coming to an end. The train will arrive at the final station. Please take our luggage and do not leave any personal items on the train. Please stand still while waiting at the gate and watch out for the gap between the train and the platform when you get off. Thank you for your understanding and support. We look forward to serving you again.
对呀、没对，下车那啥，去13站台，你往一车上是2245。
So we're at platform 16 here at Tianjin Main or Tianjin Railway Station. Mostly platforms 12 to 18. Check your ticket though, but generally it should be 12 to 18 for intercity trains. And so we're pretty much at the slightly northern end of Tianjin Railway Station. Member staff looks out to see everything is perfect. The doors will open automatically. And usually stopovers are about 1 minute or less at minor stations. At larger hubs about 2 minutes, sometimes slightly more, 2 or 3 minutes. On my very extensive train journeys, there have been the occasional stop for much longer, and that's to let a faster train go through. But generally the rule is one station stopover at smaller stations, about 2 or 3 at slightly larger ones. But do move quickly. There we go, and we're at Tianjin.
Yeah, we are at Tianjin now.
Yes.
Yes. And here we have arrived at Tianjin.
Tianjin Railway Station, and at the back it says, happy to see the Beijing and Tianjin high-speed railway line run at 350 kilometers per hour.
And it only takes us 30 minutes to get
30
here.
minutes. We're
Yeah.
on time.
I hope that you have a very pleasant journey with us, and I hope if you once have a chance to come to China, please remember to try this Revival Express.
Yes, try our trains. They're supposed to be really, really nice.
Yes, and thank you for watching. And if you are interested in our channel, please follow us at YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
See you next time. Thank you.